This is lesson 4.3, page 161 in the big Go Math book. Join me if you're not already there. If you're not, you need to pause the video and get that book out so you're ready to follow along. All right, let's get started. The table below shows two rows from the multiplication table, the row for 1 and the row for 6. The ratios shown in each column of the table are equivalent to the original ratio. Ratios that name the same comparison are equivalent ratios. Ratios that are equal to each other. And equivalent ratios are very similar to equivalent fractions, because we remember from our last videos that we can write ratios as a fraction. So equivalent ratios, think equivalent fractions as well. Okay, so let's look. Here's that table. Original ratio is 1 to 6. And if we continue, 1 bag, 6 apples. So if you have 2 bags, you have 12 apples. 3 bags, each one of those 3 bags is going to have 6 apples in it. So that's going to be 18. And you can see if we write these as fractions, they would all be equivalent fractions. And they are also equivalent ratios. Okay, we can reduce them back down to this original ratio or this original fraction of 1/6. Okay, unlock the problem. The ratio of adults to students on a field trip is 3 to 8. So 3 adults for every 8 students. Write 2 ratios that are equivalent to 3 to 8. Okay. So, shade the rows that show the original ratio. Think the original ratio is 3 to 8. So shade the row for blank and the row for blank on the multiplication table. So up here, you can see they are 3. So they're shading this row here. See how they shaded that all blue? And then 8, so shade the row for 3 and the row for 8. Here's the row for 8. Notice it's all shaded in blue. Circle the column that shows the original ratio. Here's our original ratio, 3 to 8. The column for 2 shows there are 2 times 3, or 6 adults. That's here, 6 adults. And how many kids would there be? There would be 16. The column for 3 now we're going down 1, 9 adults. And the corresponding would be 24 students. So this is an equivalent ratio, this 6 to 16, or 6/16, and 9/24. And we could continue down. 12 to 32 would be another equivalent ratio. 15 to 40 would be another equivalent ratio. And all the way down, 18 to 48 would be another equivalent ratio. So you can see we shaded in we took the multiplication chart and we said, okay, our original ratio is 3/8. So we took that 3 and shaded in that whole row. And then we took that 8 and shaded in the 8th row on the multiplication table. And then up and down is where you find your ratios, your equivalent ratios. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.